Hi, Mark here from Emerald Lawn Care. I'm asked all the time by homeowners, what can I do to improve the quality of my lawn? And there are actually several things that a homeowner can do to ensure the best possible results. I think the most important is mow height. The higher you mow, the better your lawn will perform. If you're mowing at 2 inches, you'll have about 2 inches of root development. If you're mowing at 3 inches, you'll have about 3 inches of root development. There's a one-to-one relationship between the height of the grass and the depth of the roots. That taller grass and deeper root development will ensure better weed resistance. It will ensure better drought resistance, better disease resistance, and really is probably the single most important thing that you can do to ensure a good lawn. The next thing is the 1/3 rule. And essentially what the 1/3 rule refers to is the never removing more than 1/3 of the height of the grass at one clipping. If you remove more than 1/3, essentially you're cutting off all your grass leaves, and it shocks the plant and slows down its growth. So never take off more than 1/3 in any single cutting. Third is mulch your clippings. And mulching your clippings is extremely important. I always get into conversations with the homeowner, and the wife will say, I want to mulch the clippings, but my husband doesn't like mulching the clippings. And ladies, you're absolutely right here. You definitely want to mulch the clippings. It does not cause thatch development. That is not the case. That's what everybody thinks. What it does is actually helps break down thatch, because by mulching your clippings, not only are you returning all the nitrogen that's in those grass clippings back in the soil and saving, basically the fertilizer applications that we've made already, but you're also stimulating biological activity at the upper level of the turf, which helps break down thatch. Next is watering. And we probably get enough water in March, April, and May. But come June, it starts to dry out, and certainly in July and August, we're not getting enough moisture typically. The average lawn needs 1 inch to 1.25 inches per week to do well. So if you can keep your lawn healthy in July and August, usually by September the rains start to come again, and you'll end up with a much healthier lawn for the entire season if you can just get it through July and August. As far as how to measure your water, the easiest way to do it is to take a flat bottom can, like a tuna fish can, cut the top off, put it out in the yard. When you run your sprinkler or your irrigation system, go ahead and measure, and when you get to 1 inch, you'll know about how much time it takes with your particular system to put down that much water. Next is keep sharp blades. Sharpening your blade does 2 things for you. It reduces the browning that you might see on your lawn, because a nice clean cut typically will not brown at the tips. It also reduces the incidence of disease, because you can get more disease with a frayed cut. The spores from a lot of diseases will collect in a rough cut, and it'll obviously be more likely to have disease issues. And then finally, aeration. And aeration does a couple of things for you. First, aeration will reduce the compaction of your soil, which makes the roots develop that much easier. And it will also stimulate biological activity by bringing soil cores up to the surface, which helps break down any thatch or grass clippings that are remaining at the top of the grass. So those 6 items are all things that you can do to improve the quality of your lawn. And again, we haven't talked anything about what Emerald does, which is, the fertilization and the weed control and the pest control. So if you work with those things, working with us, I think between your activities and what we do, you'll end up with a much healthier lawn. If you have any questions, we're always happy to answer them. Give us a call. Number here is 847-392-7097. 847-392-7097, Emerald Lawn Care. Thank you.